Good morning and welcome back to the insanity. Well, it's morning for me at least, but likely it's not morning for you whenever you're watching this. Last time we left off, we started providing a number of things to LTN, or rather we continued to provide some things like circuit boards, aluminum, drilling fluid. Well, about that drilling fluid, I was told that it's not really completely accurate. So that's the first thing we are going to fix because I did a mistake. And I made it over here without bumping into a power pole. Woohoo! See, this is placed over here, but that's the locomotive. So we need to move it over here instead. Which, of course, means that this bloody tank is in the wrong position as well. Okay. That was a mistake. Now it's sort of fixed, but this will be a bit slow, but it's okay. It's not too much. Let's add a little to do here and fix this. Move tank. Excellent. We also continued the key sulk production in the last episode, and we placed some landfill for a future mall, which will be over to the left in the western part of our base. But today we are going to, we have a huge number of things on the to-do list, so I'm not sure if we will make any progress on that mall. First of all, when I changed a little belt, I did not completely finish the refactoring or so, because we have a belt of lead here somewhere. Sorry for walking, but I'm not sure where to find my train, so and driving a car around here is not an option. So now that's belt fixed. We were just missing a little part of it. Now how about, is this the export line? Yes, it is. Because also, naturally, I would like to export lead, which is what I will do. If only I had a splitter. Naturally, we'll make a bit of spaghetti here, but that's okay. So if lead plate is less than 0, then please export. Same procedure as what we have done for the other things. And then we just need to go up and change the request to actually request it. We're starting to have a number of things that we're exporting here now, and I would like to have more than 200, 2000, thank you. But that's okay, because this can handle any number of items as long as the warehouse isn't full. Okay, lead plate fixed, drilling fluid sort of fixed. We're gonna make a bit of research changes, because we would like to have energy generation too. And we would like to have it before all this stuff, actually. So, because this is pretty important. Because it contains quite interesting recipe, actually. Let's see. This is where I want to go. The recipe I'm after is mostly this one. Benzene with biomass to combustion mixture. And well, we would also like to have the other ones as well, actually. Because we are still having a bit of a power issue. And I have noticed that tailings, which we have quite a lot of, can be used to make cold water slurry, which can be made to make aromatics and benzene. And aromatics can be used for a number of things. I think there's there's some recipes here that sound interesting. Even making some combustion mixture of that too might be an option. So and the benzene is a good source for power. We might as well get it since we're having quite a lot of benzene and so on anyway. Or tailings. We have a lot of tailings, so we might just as well use it. The copper production is not doing too well, and I do know a small issue with that, which we will deal with in a minute. First, I would just like to have some rubber exported as well. And the reason for why we are exporting all these things is very much because we want to build them all. So all these things that we are exporting are things that are possible to produce other things with in a mall, like machines and inserters and all that stuff. So if rubber is less than 0, please export rubber. And rubber is currently not less than 0 because we haven't changed that inserter. Yes, the inserter, what am I talking about? Constant combinator. Rubber. Thank you, let's put it at 2000, why not? And while we're here, we will also set something for glass, minus 2000. And we will also want some stone bricks. I'm not sure if, no, actually that will probably use a different train station. Concrete, however, might be a bit useful. Not sure where to make that yet, so I will put it here. Right. Where's my train? Where is my train? Here it is. Come over here, please. Drink break. Today's drink is actually not water, it's apple juice, or Apfelsaft as you would say in German, or Äppeljuice as we would say in Swedish. And it was just smelling way too good for me to not have a little sip right now. Right, where are we going? We're going over here to fix some stone bricks into LTN. I'm still not sure what to do about the concrete. So here we have a steel chest, and let's see, where should we put this station? It's not a lot of space here, that's for sure. Do I even have rails? No, of course I don't. Why would I have rails? That would make things way too easy. So let's go pick up some rails. And this is why I'm researching logistic robotics, so that we could just have robots deliver things to us. Wouldn't that be great? Oh, that would also mean that we can get rid of all the trash we have in our inventory. Oh, that would be so wonderful. So we're gonna need a logistic train stop, we're gonna need a constant combinator. Do we have wires? No, not enough. So where to build this thing? Will it work to have it here somewhere? Can I have it like... Thank you, finally. Oh, our key cell production is working. Woohoo! And apparently we don't have any signals here either. That's something we're gonna need. Good, I hope that's alright. Please someone tell me if I did anything wrong. Old Center. South. Stone brick exporter. Provider. Normally I would use warehouse, but I'm lazy and I don't have a warehouse in my inventory. So let's just... Oh, here we have another problem though, of course. Don't have any small electric poles, but luckily I think I know a place where we can find that. Thank you, warehouse. And we don't want to build this over the rail, because we know what will happen then. In fact, I'm probably even gonna collide with these ones as well. So now we just need to take it out and put it on a belt. And move it over here. Great. And please be so kind and only insert if there is stone brick less than 2000. Great. And we need a constant combinator, because this is an LTN station and therefore we should say that we are supporting a max train length of 2. And there we go. That's how you make a provider. And this is a quite simple provider. It's only supporting one item. I could actually change that, but nah. So then there's the concrete, but we can wait with that for a while. Probably gonna fix that in another episode. So let's head over to the copper. It's been 15 minutes already and all we have done is some small changes to stuff. So the problem over here is that these ones should be filter inserters, basically. And the thing they are going to filter out is this molybdenum ore, because here we have some copper grade 2, which is not supposed to be there. And as you can see, this is horribly slow, which is why we want the copper production thingy. Can I make another casting unit? Probably not. I need more copper. What a coincidence. I think I know where to find that. What do I need now? Simple circuits, of course. So how about we go? Oh, of course. I was thinking that maybe I would go against the traffic here, but nah. Let's move it. Let's follow the rail the correct way. Yeah, this one doesn't have a balancing actually. That one needs to prioritize the right hand side. Okay. Now let's head back to this place. And on our way we will make a casting unit. Yes, thank you. Casting unit MK2. Very interesting. Would really love to have it, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon. That was too far, wasn't it? Yep. Back. Thank you. And right on time we finished the crafting. How nice. Now please make me more copper. Where have I heard that before? I recognize this part about me needing copper for some reason. Feels like that's an ongoing theme in this. Okay, copper thing going to the LTN station instead of to machines, that's fixed. Cold water slurry from tailings, right? Yes, I would love to have that. Then we also have a number of other issues. So many things to fix, Need a short drink break again, I think. Alright. So how about we go over here maybe somewhere? I'm not sure. Oh, we're in the way there, so let's go over here. That's actually better. Or even better would be to go over here. I do prefer to park on the inner side of the rails because it's less frequently, there's less trains on the inner side, I think. At least that's just my feeling. So what we're gonna do now is to check about these tailings. We need a fluid separator and then we need a destructive distillation column. Fluid separator. Of course we don't have enough for that. Drilling fluid, yes, yes. Okay, oh god. How big is the power issue thing? It's... no, this is the wrong electric network. This should be the one. It's those sand extractors that are taking up most of it. And how are we doing with the tailings? So we're producing like 42k tailings per minute. Now what is the tailings used for? We will just leave this running for a while to check the usage of what the tailings are used for. Then we can just open it up every now and then. Cold water slurry. Wait. Am I already producing cold water slurry? Where? Cold water. Of course. Cold water slurry. Please find me producers. And here you see why I haven't released this yet. Interesting. Isn't this like the exact same thing? Yeah, it is. Oh, I have that over here. Right, because I made benzene for the, or something, styrene for the improved production of things, of rubber. I forgot about that. Okay, that's all right. And this is what I was afraid of. We are wasting about 90% of our tailings. And that's a lot. That's a lot. And this is what we would kind of want to fix. Because now we actually know something useful we can make with these tailings. Stop. Thank you. Lead plates, please. And probably some simple circuit boards. Maybe some iron. Maybe some... yeah, okay. Maybe some aluminum. Did I fix the glass? I didn't fix the glass. I'm making the glass, but I'm not exporting it here. I think I'm requesting it here though. Yes. So let's go fix the glass. While we are making some fluid separators. Steel. Thank you. Alright. While we are over here and while the thing beeped, anyway, let's check in on the Halesias. No, not Halesias, Keysalk. So we have a lot of seeds and some... Yeah, so this means that likely it will start beeping a lot soon. So I'm going to increase this to more than 5. And then I will come back later and put those 5 or 6 Keysalk that have been made into the thingy. Into the modules. It would be so great if it was possible to insert that automatically. Alright, where to next? Right, we want to set up this tailings processing. And for that we need a bit of empty space. And for that we can do it over here maybe. Where we used to have the seaweed production. Once upon a time. Hello, sinkhole. Please move. And please use an overflow valve, which I already have. How great. Thank you. Ugh, of course. Thank you, Limestone. You have done your job over here. You may become ash. So much limestone. Limestone. There it is. Great. So, fluid thingies. And I have 2 destructive distillation columns. Great. Fluid separators. Gasoline, no thanks. Cold water slurry, yes please. And this naturally produces water as well. I'm not sure how to make this. So let's go find some tailings. Here we have some tailings. This is an excellent tailings pipe actually, because it's full of tailings. And I would like to have a small little tank over here. And maybe a pump. Do we have a pump? Thank you, pump. And a green wire. Thank you very much. Because what we want to make is a small amount of magic. And the reason for this magic is that we want to first of all use the tailings for important things. And then we want to use it for this. And then if we have even more tailings than that, then and only then do we want to burn it or void it, get rid of it, trash it. Which is why we will have a little wire which will say that if we have tailings more than 15k, then you should be running and converting it to cold water slurry. Now where to move this water? How about over here? Because here is a perfect place to have an underflow valve, which means that it will only top up if needed. And then let's add some pipes, and I'm going to need a number of pipes here. And then we will use this water to feed it back into this area. And here I would like to have a pump. Just to make it more efficient or faster or something to empty that area. Plastic bar. No thanks. Oh, so many recipes, so many recipes. What is it I want to do? What do I want to make? I want to make this benzene. Great. And these machines are famously known for their messed up inputs and outputs. There's just basically inputs, outputs everywhere. But if we make it like this, then we can output something here and we can output something here. Great. That should work. Then we will, we need to make sure we use up the aromatics as well. But I'm sure we can find something useful for that somewhere. Electricity. Alright, okay, and in order for both to be active, it seems like I need to draw a pipe to the other one as well. Great! Now that's benzene. And I don't have that power recipe yet, do I? I do not, because that's why we are researching energy generation. So until then, how about we just store it something? Yeah, please make me a huge tank, please. Or actually make that 2 huge tanks. This is gonna require a bunch of lead, but that's okay. Now the fun part about this is that benzene is actually also a fuel. So I'm not sure what to do exactly with aromatics for now, but I do know what to do with the benzene. Can I make something here? Yes. So one there and one there. Perfect. And are you fucking kidding me? There we go. Okay, I could make a few more pipes. Very well. Here we have some stuff, which is great. So let's just keep it running there for a while. How are we doing with our dear robots? How are we doing with the radar coverage? It seems like we need some more items for both locations, actually, maybe? Yep, probably. Because all robots are in here. So where's that storage chest? It's over here, isn't it? Okay. So let's go and fill up those things. Where's my train? I parked it over there. That was stupid. Oh, the sand seems to be doing all right. We're still having a bit of an issue with the titanium. For some reason, it's probably just because we caught up with the steel and so on. And number one rule of Factorio, as we know, is that there's always something missing. There's always something you can scale up more of. And rule number two of Factorio is that the thing that you can scale up is probably iron. At least that's the case in vanilla, but that does not apply to PyBlock. So let's see, where do I want to go? Right, picking up more rails. I'm so happy I have a train. Trains are so very useful. That's about 1,000 rails. Let's actually take a few more. Why is this production standing still? We're missing solder. Why are we missing solder? Something is probably wrong somewhere. Solder, solder, solder. Oh, damn it. Right. Do I not have some fuel here somewhere? I do have over there, but that's far away. Hmm. Hmm. But I'm sick of having to refill that one all over all the time. So I'll just have to do something about that, I guess. Okay, but first I also would like to get some rail signals. about 200 or so of the chain signals especially. We didn't have that many, which is because we're missing copper, it seems. That's all right. Where did I put my train? There it is. So let's go somewhere over here. Because my solution to this mess... Oh dear me. What happened to my iron? Was that machine I made so costly? Apparently. Okay. Let's just go and grab more stuff then. Because why not? I'm out of apple use. In case anyone was wondering. Okay. What do I need? I need that. I might need some of those. And I need the rubber. Excellent. This is what I like to see. And do I have enough to make a warehouse? I do, but I think a storehouse is good enough for now. I do like some inserters and I do like some filter inserters. And oh my god, I really want to make them all. Especially considering our logistic robotics research is almost done. So let's have a competition here. Let's see who gets there first. I jumped out of the train. And the train still gets there first. Not by much, but by enough. So as you can see, trains is some huge improvement to compared to walking. And this is a bit of an ugly hack, and I know I'm building this in the middle of everything, but that's quite okay, and I realize that this might be a bit of a problem. Or actually, let's do something like this. No, that's also a problem. This is problematic. Very, very problematic. Or slightly problematic, rather. Well, let's do it anyway. It's okay. If it becomes a problem, it's not too much of a problem because we have an alert and a check for that. And the thing I'm thinking might become a problem is that I only have 4 inserters here. And when I build train stations, I try to have at least as many inserters for the output as for the input. And as we have 5 inserters providing things, only having 4 taking them out might be a bit of an issue. Let's use coal, because coal is more efficient actually. And let's make it Let's actually put it at 1,000. And maximum train length 2. Okay, 1,100. And then it seems like we have a train already on its way, which is great. So then we just need to draw a little belt. Perfect. Almost as if I planned it that way. Which I didn't, but it worked out just fine. So, dear Mr. Soldier, you will soon have fuel. Great! And now I'm just gonna assume that that's going to work out fine. And then I would like to go fill up the storage chests for the robots. Now, where are the chests? Ugh. It's good actually to see that these are still working. I didn't quite expect that. And we even have quite a number of signals here as well. So I'm just going to take some and move to the other chest. So, okay, that's hopefully not going to be much of a problem. So let's head down. Damn it. Robots are not finished with the rails here. Let's head down to somewhere around here, I think. Here we go. And you may also have some repair packs so that you can repair things that I destroy, which tends to happen apparently. Wonder how that happens, but yeah, it does happen every now and then. Great. Oh. Can't even drive trains right. Let's see. There's just something up here that I would like to check on as well. I still have things on the to-do list, but we're not going to fix everything. See, the problem here is that we're out of syngas, which is not great. Not great at all. And the reason for that is that it's used in the recipe for plastics. It's also used for a bunch of smelting over here, but that I'm not worried about, and maybe I shouldn't really be that worried about the plastics either. Speaking of which, apparently I have some plastics on me. We might actually want to provide that as well at some point to LTN. So how can we fix this? I do have an idea. Only issue is that we don't have a lot of methane either. But What if we do something like this? Because at least it is okay for everything else to have some other fluid. Those were connected, yes, good. But for this little recipe over here, we do need to have so far away. Okay, sure. I guess I'll have to take this path. We do need to have syngas over here for the plastics. So that's just what I'm going to fix. There we go. So that means that I should now be able to provide some other fluid into this. What is saying that we have... it's this one actually. Sure. Now you should be running out fairly quickly. What? Oh, you're missing molten glass as well. Okay, sure. But at least I'm fine with wasting 50 syngas. That shouldn't be a problem. So now I will just connect these pipes so that it can have the methane. Even though we are running painfully low on methane, which is not great. Oops, sorry. Fine, I'll just take the other path. Didn't notice there was a train standing there in front of me. Oh well. Such is life for a train. So how about going over here somewhere? And then just take a look at the map and see how it's going for the benzene and the aromatics. Fluid ingredient shortage, interesting. Output full. What? Damn it. I never put that little very important pump down. That was a mistake. Oh, right. That's finished. How nice. And we're making a bit of progress on the methanol processing. That's also very nice. So, please put down this pump. Thank you so kindly. Ah, of course. Putting down pipes seems to help as well. Great. Now, how is this looking? We have still used up quite a lot of tailings. But the thing is that now I would like to see how that might have changed. Because now I would like to see a lot more cold water slurry than void tailings. In fact, I would not like to see any void tailings here at all. Preferably. At least not until these things are full. Now I'm wondering, how does this differ? Methane production about 1k per minute, and benzene about 1.3k per minute. or possibly even higher. Yep, it's higher. It's definitely higher, and I like that because that means that if only I can connect this to the fluid fuel pipe, which is somewhere, then we can use that instead of the poor methane. At least maybe we can start to use it down here. Boy, so much stuff. So big factory. Thank you, Seaweed. You have been very helpful. Oh my. It's been a while since I used this one. Thank you, Stone Furnace, for all your help over the years. So here's the methane I was looking for. Now I just need to have somewhere. That's messy. Here it seems to be less messy. Slightly less messy at least. And I'm running out of pipes. Please give me some pipes. Pipes, 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 pipes. There we go. Thank you, dear pipes. Okay, where was I? Over here. Thank you, Seaweed. You have proven very useless. Now you might be wondering why I'm dragging a methane pipe over here. Let's just say I have my reasons. The reason is that I will switch this. This will no longer be a methane pipe shortly. And I will switch this by no longer providing the stuff to it. More or less, where is it? There it is. So how about we split this somewhere? Because I'm okay with parts of my production using it. Just not all. So there's 623, 426, which means that these are now two different pipes. So now I can allow it a little bit to use up the remaining methane in the pipe while I walk over here. $368. Still 368. Okay, goodbye 368 methane. And hello benzene. So now parts of my factory is running on. I don't want to walk, I just want to see which one's using what now. So here we have benzene, and here's the methane. And this methane goes... Okay, it goes up here. To our other factory, or to our, like, our science pack production, more or less. At least parts of it. While the benzene, if I can find it, here it is, it goes to the red science pack production mostly. And to the production of molten glass. And this is perfectly alright as long as I have benzene production, which tells me that I might want to use an alert here. Alerts are very useful at times. So if this benzene would reach less than 1k, or maybe even less than 2k, then please show me an alert, and please beep, because this is not something good. This would be something bad. But for now, it seems like it's doing alright, which is great. That's might be one problem solved. Where's my train? That's an endless problem. Perfect. Now, we have already played 1 hour, and while I haven't fixed all things, I'm quite satisfied anyway, actually. So I will just be preparing a little bit of the mall without any intention of producing the actual mall for this episode. And then we'll get on the mall in the next episode. And it seems like... of course, the robots are not really finished yet. So I guess I will just park here somewhere. Yeah, like here. And then in the next episode we will build a mall. That's the plan, at least. See you then.